Yo guys, it's CFB. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a video. This is going to be a weird video for you guys because I haven't been on this channel even in games that we've won in the past like 2 months. I haven't came on this channel and actually gone, Chelsea played well here, you know, I've got this positive to talk about, this positive to talk about, but we are back talking about a positive game. We're back talking about positive game. Not everything's positive though, there is little details we want to get into, but we're finally talking about Chelsea 6, Middlesbrough 1. I say finally, but we are talking about Chelsea 6, Middlesbrough 1, Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg. Chelsea cruise to the Carabao Cup final. We cruise to Wembley. We're on our way to Wembley in, let's be real, one of our worst seasons in the club's history, in my opinion. I think this has been a shitty season. But yeah, we get through to the Carabao Cup final, 6-2 on aggregate. But before we get into everything, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so notified every time I load a video. Also, first link in the description is my streaming platform, my streaming channel on Kick. So go and check that out, it'll be very much appreciated. I'll literally, as soon as this video is uploaded, I'll be streaming on Kick, literally straight away. So I'm quite busy right now. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. Because we've got quite a bit to go through here. We're going to go through the lineup, what I thought about the game, the goals, and then the player ratings and everything like that. So we're finally, well, we're through. Let's be real here. Tremendous improvement compared to the first leg. The first leg was atrocious. Literally everything about that first leg was atrocious. We had to improve, and we were 10 times, I can comfortably come on here and say we were 10 times better than we were in that first leg, hence why we won 6-1. You know what I mean? We could have won 6-0, but we'll get into that later on. 6-1 win on the day, 6-2 on aggregate. And we cruised, and let's be real, we should have done that in the first leg. In the first leg, albeit it shouldn't have been 6-1 in the first leg. But I was expecting a 2-0 or 3-0 win in the first leg as it is. Do you know what I mean? We should be beating a championship mid-table side like that anyway. And at the Bridge, I was expecting like a 5-0 or 4-0 or something like that. I'm happy with the 6-1. These are results we should be expecting. That's why I'm not on here over-exaggerating and stuff like that. If it was a Premier League side like a team like Aston Villa, like who were playing in the FA Cup on Friday, then I'd be coming on here, you know, proper in your face, in the camera's face. But like, we should be getting this type of result anyway. But albeit I'm happy we have got the result, because if we lost 1-0 or, you know, only just won 1-0 or no 2-0 or something like that, then I wouldn't be as happy. But we're going there, we're going to Wembley, and yeah, we get the easiest draw done finally. Just we get it out of the way, and we're moving on to Wembley. So let's get on to the lineup and what I thought about the lineup. So we went with Petrovic in goal, Thiago Silva as a centre back, Disasi as a right back, Levi Cole as a centre back, and Ben Chilwell as a left back. No, we did not go with a 4-3-3. I don't know what this is saying. We went with Enzo Caicedo double pivot, Cole Palmer in a cam, Mudryk left wing, Raheem Sterling right wing, Broder up top. Now, for me personally, I would have dropped Levi Colwill for Paddy Shield, but you know what? Levi Colwill played today, and he actually played relatively quite solid, so I'll give him his props. He didn't really put a mistake wrong. The Sassy at right back, don't get me wrong, still not good enough, but had a better shift today. Had a way better shift, probably his best shift I've seen him play at right back for Chelsea Football Club. So I'll give him props where props is due, albeit still not great. And apart from that, Raheem Sterling as well. Raheem Sterling, we're going to get into it in a bit when we go on the player ratings, but I would have had Noni in there. So let's get into it. Let's get into the goals, because we had so many goals I've kind of forgot who scored. No, yeah. So yeah, we had an own goal as the first goal in the 15th minute. I can't lie to you guys, I can't visualise and think how some of the goals went. The own goal I can't think of from the top of my head right now. Enzo Fernandez's goal was a tap, and it was a ball across the box. Looks like Broder. Broder had the shot for the first goal, which ended up as an own goal. Broder also mishit the pass, so we don't think it counts as Broder assist, but it bounced out to Enzo. Enzo taps it in, gets the second goal. Axel Disasi as well. He's a right back. He was in the striker position, ready for the cross. He was in the position better than what our striker was. I don't know where our striker was in that moment, but Disasi was there in the striker position, even though he was playing as a right back. and he's usually a centre-back, confusing, I don't know. But Sassi was there for the tap-in to make it 3-0 to us in the 36th minute. Cole Palmer backed us a double as well, getting 2 goals, 2 vital goals, and the first goal I think was well played actually by Cole Palmer. Great technical ability on the boards actually. But yeah, he scored a double, Cole Palmer did, and Noni Madueke as well got the score sheet. I was going to say that had to be Noni's goal because it was on target, but it came off the defender's leg. He pretty much booted it in his own net. Booted it in his own knee then. And yeah, Noni Madueke got a goal on the score sheet as well after coming off the bench. And look, we were 4-0 up in the first half. First half we was 4-0 up, cruising. We got 2 goals in the second half as well, but we also conceded one to Morgan Rogers in the 88th minute. It was a good cut outside the box and it's a good curling shot. Keeper, maybe Petrovic could have done better for it, but I don't think so. I think it was a good shot. And, fair enough to Middlesbrough for getting that goal. And, yeah, first half, this is weird, I'm going to say this. First half, I actually think was more boring than the second half. I think first half, we played a lot more boring. We played, there was a lot of urgency. The pressure we was putting on Middlesbrough wasn't really, as intense as it was in the second half. Apart from the 4th goal, I will say the 4th goal we scored, we did put quite a lot of pressure on. And it's weird that I say that because the second half, we scored less goals and conceded 1, but yet we played better in the second half. I don't understand. I think tactically, it's going to be surprising I'm going to say this. I think tactically, Pochettino in the second half especially got the game, what's the word? Not perfect, but he managed the game brilliantly. I thought, in the whole game. It's weird that I'm going to come to say this because I'm still Pochettino out. I'm not fooled by this. Don't get me wrong. We should be beating a Middlesbrough team like this mid-table in the Championship. We should be getting these type of results. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not going to go over the board and say, oh, Pochettino in now. Pochettino brilliant. What I will say is he got it right today. He did get it right. The way we played, the players he put in, bar Sterling, I will say this. The players he put in the positions, the players he started, the way we played, I think, especially in the second half as well. I think he did it really, really well today. But I'm still Pochettino out. I'm not going to get off that. One game just doesn't change that for me, personally. So, yeah, let's not be fickle. And change it up, you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I would say did it well, managed the game fine. We had to get a win here. If we didn't get a win here, obviously we wouldn't have even made it to the final. Do you know what I mean? We wouldn't have even made it to the final, but it would have been even more disgraceful if we didn't beat Middlesbrough back-to-back. Do you know what I mean? So we had to go out with full strength and get the win. So, yeah, I've got to be honest. Like I said, I'm really impressed with how, I'm not really impressed. I'm surprised of how well Pochettino managed the game because tactically, like I've said, I've been on this channel many times, I've come on to you guys and said, I don't think Pochettino tactically is that good. I've seen him got out-tacticked by Michael Carrick in the first leg, do you know what I'm trying to say? So he had to get something right in this game, and he did. I think the players he brought on as well were the right substitutions, and they made the right impact as well. So fair play to him, but if he wants to try and win me back as a fan, he's got a bloody long way to go. I'm talking pretty much impossible, do you know what I mean? Pretty much. So, yeah, that's it for the review of the game. Actually, what I will say is, as well, I think the way tactically he got our midfield playing today with Enzo Casado and that pivot, I think was really, really vital, by the way. I think it was very, very vital. He actually played them in the middle. At times in the first half, though, he did play Enzo a bit with his back to goal, but it got Enzo a goal. So, like, can I really say anything? It was pretty much a 4-1-4, which sounds weird. It was literally Casado in by himself in that first half in the midfield, really, because Enzo, whenever it came to attacking wise, it would just be Enzo with his back to the goal, looking to attack. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't really play deep like he should be playing, but it worked. It put pressure on Middlesbrough. I was surprised Middlesbrough actually didn't settle for low block today. They didn't low block. They was actually trying to play their football. So props to Middlesbrough. especially for the fans of Middlesbrough, hopefully you have a good trip and a safe trip back home, because it's a long way. And yeah, I was very surprised that they didn't low block. I think if they low blocked, maybe, especially the way we set up, the game probably definitely wouldn't have ended 6-1. Definitely wouldn't have ended 6-1, but I still think we would have won, but just not as comfortably if they low blocked. But since they came to try to play their football at our ground, I think that suited us better, and that's when we put on the pressure and, you know, took them to the cleaners, realistically. So yeah, let's go on to the player ratings, guys. So because I'm in a rush, I apologise, guys, I'm in an absolute rush. Right, so player ratings: Petrovic, I think he could have done better for the goal. But bar that, I think he was relatively quite solid, so I'll say 5. It was left back Ben Chilwell, poor. Maybe he's a bit rusty, I don't know. Maybe he was a little bit rusty today, I'm not too sure. But he was very poor. Lacklustre, very leggy. Didn't look up for it today. 4.5, I've got to be honest. Levi Colwill, I say, was quite solid today. I think he was putting the right challenges at the right time. Whenever Thiago Silva got caught slipping or something like that, or made a mistake, Levi Colwill was there to, you know, gain the ground, because obviously he's got more pace than Thiago Silva. Gain the ground and put in the right challenges. So I'll say Levi Colwill was a 6 today. I think he was very solid, honestly. Thiago Silva was solid. Like I said, it was slipping everywhere, though, to be fair to him. And at times was a bit difficult. He found it a bit difficult sometimes to defend. I was kind of seeing it in some sort of way, not to a bad extent, but in a way. So Thiago Silva, I would say, I think he was better with the ball playing wise. I think he was better than Levi Colwill today, but I think Levi Colwill was better defensively today than Thiago Silva. So Thiago Silva, I would say, was a 5.5. Disasi got a goal today. Like I said, blew surprise. He could have got a second as well, you know. Could have got a second. Was bombing up the flanks really well today, surprisingly. Albeit, take it into accountability, it is Middlesbrough at the end of the day, Championship Middlesbrough. I don't know. I think Disasi, I'd go with... Obviously, I have to get the full shirt in, by the way, guys. Disasi, I'd go 5.5, you know. Surprisingly, I'd go 5.5, because there was times where he was getting caught out. Don't get me wrong, there's times where he was getting caught out and slipping and stuff like that. So yeah, Enzo Fernandez, I thought, was brilliant. Honestly, today was brilliant, and I was very surprised as well, because he's playing a bit more further up than he usually does. He was whenever he did come back to dictate the play, he was press resistant, sorting the play out, getting us to build up the pitch in a better manner. Honestly, I thought Thiago Silva was brilliant today. I'd give Thiago Enzo Fernandez. Sorry, guys, Enzo Fernandez, I meant. Everything I was just talking about there was Enzo, by the way. I give Enzo 6.5. I think he was brilliant today. Cristiano as well, I think he was great. He didn't really put many tackles in, but he was putting in the right interception. Whenever they try and play a ball through, he'd intercept it, and then all he would do was a simple pass forward and would be straight on the get-go to go and attack. Honestly, I think Cristiano was brilliant as well today. I'll give him a 6. Who else? Who else do we move on to now? Mudryk was not good today. And I think that's why he got hacked off at half time. I hope he's not injured. He didn't really do anything today, I've got to be honest. On the ball, was very lacklustre. Took his time making a decision. Took too much time making a decision, too much time. You would expect making time to make the right decision, but he was taking too much time on the ball. He was getting out physical on the ball so easily. For a guy that's usually in the gym quite a lot, gets shoved off the ball easily. I say Mudryk was a 4 today. Honestly, I didn't think he had a good game at all. Cole Palmer in the cam got 2 goals. I don't know if he got an assist or not. I think he did, but we're going to take the fact he got 2 goals today. He was very quiet in the first half though, but was more lively in the second half. Apart from when Pochettino put him up with a false 9, obviously. Palmer was brilliant, honestly, as well. As soon as he got the ball in the cam position, he was, you know, trying to create the play really well. And Middlesbrough set up defensively quite solidly today, even though they didn't low block. And Cole Palmer was the one creating quite a lot of the chances that we was getting. So I'd say Cole Palmer was a 6.5 as well. But I say Enzo was my man of the match. I think Enzo was my man of the match. right wing Sterling, basically just like Mudryk, slow on the ball and making a decision. He didn't really get barged off the ball as much as Mudryk did, but he didn't really create much. I think bar one chance. I think he got an assist if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what it is with Sterling. I just don't see it with him. I just don't see it long term with him. I don't know, chat. I don't know why I said chat. I'm so used to being streaming and saying chat. Sterling, I'd say, was a 5, honestly. 5. Just a bit better than Mudryk. And Broja as well. Broja up top. Didn't even get a goal today. He wasn't threatening at all. Every time we looked for the cross, he wasn't even in the box. He was on the edge of the box where you usually have like your cam or something like that. He didn't even really, build the play up or anything like that. Broja was awful as well today. I say he was a 4. And that's generous. That's only because we come away with a win today. That's only because we came away with a win. Honestly, Broja, this is a mid-table championship side, and you're still not impressing. I don't know what it is about him, guys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. Not looking good whatsoever. So let's get on to the substitutes. Let's get into the substitutes now. Carney came on, looked good. Was building the play up well with Noni off that right hand side when Noni came off the bench. Was quick passing as well. I give Carney with 5.5. I think it was a very, very solid debut from a long term injury. Leo Casadona can't rate because he came on too late. Alfie Gilchrist came on, no nonsense. Whenever the ball came out to him, he wouldn't, try and control it and pass it out. No, he'd just slap it up the field. Do you know what I mean? He'd slap it up the field. Was decent. He was decent. 5. I say a 5 for him. Same with Noni, was decent. I say it was a 5. Could have done a bit better. Maybe dribble past players a bit more, but he wasn't in his dribbling mood. It didn't seem like. And Gallagher came on as well. Oh yeah, Noni, I say was a 5. Gallagher came on, got 2 assists. I think he definitely got an assist, but he might have got 2 assists. Looks really solid actually. Gallagher today was putting a lot of pressure. We know he's a pressing machine, really. Do you know what I mean? We know he's got stamina for days, but yeah, his pressing was really, really well today. He did it really well. The tackles he was putting in weren't just rash challenges. They were calculated and calm. So Gallagher, I say, was a 5.5. Nah, 6. I say it was a 6. And yeah, Enzo, my man of the match overall, I think. And yeah, guys, we move on to the Carabao Cup final, where we look to play either Liverpool or Liverpool or Fulham. I was going to say Middlesbrough then. Obviously, we wish it was flipping out. We wish it was Fulham, because obviously that derby, you know what I mean? That Chelsea-Fulham derby, you know what I mean? Local derby. But not just that, Fulham are worse than Liverpool, let's be real. If we get Liverpool in the final, it's going to be a tough game. But I think they might be without Mohamed Salah if they do go through. So, who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that behalf. But we've booked our tickets to the final. Well, I haven't booked tickets to the final, but we are in the final. We're in the final for Wembley. At least that's a positive. At least we've got something to look forward to in this dreadful season, because let's be real, the season is over. Season's over. And yeah, let's see who goes through to the final. Let's see who we'll have to play. I think that's happening tomorrow. I think that semi-final is happening tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. But yeah, fair play to Pochettino. We got it right today. He had to get it right against this type of team. Let's be real there. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the game. Did you think Pochettino got it right today? Would you give him his props where props is due? Don't get me wrong, I'm not poching, but he got it right today, so I'll give him his props where props is due. And yeah, we're through to the bloody Carabao Cup final. Get in there. And yeah, there's a trophy at stake here. We can go for this. Like I said in my preview yesterday, winning this type of trophy, don't get me wrong, it's not prestigious. It's not something you dream about, do you know what I mean? But like, win this trophy for these set of young players will give them the taste of wanting to win more trophies and the bigger trophies. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, let's go for this, Charles. Let's flip and go for this. And I won't say let's start dreaming, because it's not dream, but let's go for this. Come on, Charles. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the game, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, bell notification on, because videos will come at any time. And first link in the description is my streaming channel, which I will be streaming on literally straight after this video is uploaded. So come check that out and come and say hi. And yeah, take care all, up the fucking chouse, and yeah, Sorry if it's a bit rushed. I'm really busy and stuff like that. It's quite late as well, so I've got to keep it down. And yeah, take care of all. Up the chouse. Come on. Peace.